So thank you for coming today. It's going to be a yin focused class, but we're also going to explore the bandhas. So I don't know whether you've heard about bandhas before or aware of them at all, but I'll talk a little bit about it, but I'd rather that we just did it. And tomorrow we will, in the workshop, I'm going to go into it a little bit more detail. Okay, so people are still jumping on, but sit comfortably to start with. Have maybe in a cross-legged position. Take this little moment just to get settled. So I definitely recommend sitting on a block for a moment, if you've got one. And throughout the class, we will use a block or maybe a pillow. So if you've got a block or a pillow, have them handy, and we'll use them to help us get a little bit deeper into our yin poses. But for now, seated on a block is great. Make sure you can feel your sitting bones pressing into the block. So that means the pelvis is tilting forward slightly, and then the spine is super long all the way to the crown of the head. Yeah, when you've got rid of all the last little bits of fidgets, let your eyes close. And if you're not happy closing your eyes, look down at your feet. But when we do these types of practices, it's definitely a good idea to close your eyes so that you can internalize the sensations, feelings, thoughts a little bit more. So creating that steady rhythm with the breath, as always, the lullaby to help you relax and help your body relax. So taking long breaths in through your nose. And long breaths out through your nose. And take counts if you can. 5 counts to breathe in. And 5 counts to breathe out. And as your awareness starts to draw inwards, let go of your day. Let go of any last fidgets. And allow the breath to soothe you, relax you, and bring you into this moment. Filling yourself up with the inhale. And emptying yourself with the exhale. Keep going in that way. This steady rhythm, this sensation of filling yourself up and emptying yourself is going to come in handy when we work with the bandhas. Okay, bandhas being body locks, so locks within your body. These locks can help us harness energy, which we call prana in yoga, and we can, with the locks, help move that prana around our bodies. Especially moving the prana, maybe even from the earth, through your body upwards towards your head. So there's 3 locks, one in the pelvis area, in your belly, and in your neck. And you can think of the neck and the pelvis as the sealers of the energy. So while you're still focusing on the breath flowing in and out through your nose, can you picture a fire? So it's an open fire in a nice old fireplace. And you've got a roaring fire. Notice the fire starts to get a little bit weaker. Okay, so you need to open up those little doors at the bottom to let more air in, more oxygen in, to fire up that flame. So imagine that your pelvic area is that little doorway where all that oxygen and energy will flow into. And your belly area is the flame. Your neck area is where the heat is rising from those flames. Breath in and out through your nose while you visualize this fire in your belly, the energy from the earth through your pelvis, and then the heat from that energy up towards your chest, towards your neck. So in the pelvic area, we call that Mula Bandha. And to find that, imagine the front and the back of the pelvic area, so your pubic bone and your sit bones or your tailbone. And in between that, a hammock of muscles, your pelvic floor. So in a moment, we'll take a breath in and a long breath out. And as you breathe in, you're going to try and draw all those muscles upwards towards your belly. Almost like you're trying to lift yourself up off the block. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Breathing in, draw all those muscles up, like you're trying to stop yourself from going to the toilet. And then relax as you exhale. And again, big breath in. Long breath out. And as you breathe in, draw the muscles upwards towards your belly. Yeah. So imagine from the pubic, from the tailbone, all that hammock of muscles in between, drawing upwards. And then open mouth, exhale, let it go. Try that one more time. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. As you breathe in, draw it all up. Feeling that whole hammock of muscles in almost tense, yeah? Using your pelvic floor. And then open mouth, exhale, let it relax. Okay, so moving upwards towards your belly, and don't worry if this doesn't quite feel right for you yet, it will do eventually. So I'm going to show you this one, so if you want to open up your eyes, I'm going to have to show you my belly for this one. You don't have to show me yours. So you're going to take a big breath in, open mouth and exhale completely. Okay, so it's that feeling of drawing the lower belly back and up to the ribs. Yeah, so you create this hollow shape in your belly. Okay, let's try it. Big breath in. Open mouth and exhale completely, as much as you can. Then breathe, keep the breath out and draw the belly button back. Let the breath go when you're ready. That's it. Good. Try that one more time. Okay, so big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, and you're going to keep the air out. Hold it out, suck it up. You let go when you're ready. Hopefully you feel all right. Just close your eyes for a moment. Maybe you feel few sensations there. You're getting a massive massage of your internal organs with that one. So then the last one, Jalandhara Bandha, is simply dropping the chin to the chest. Okay, so locking the energy inside your body. Yeah. So we'll take a big breath in and then drop the chin to the chest, holding the breath in. Now inhale. Hold the breath there and just drop your chin to your chest. Lift the head. And then open mouth, exhale, let it all out. Okay. And again, big breath in. Hold it there. Bring the chin to the chest. So you should feel all the energy in your belly, the belly of the fire. Lift the head. And then let it out. Good, one more time. Big breath in. Hold all the energy there and bring your chin to your chest. Lifting the head. And then opening mouth, exhale, let it out. Okay, close your eyes. How's all that feeling? You might be completely confused. That's okay, I'm recording this. You can go over it and practice it. You can come tomorrow, explore it some more. There is actually a fourth lock where we incorporate all three of those. Okay, so we're going to try it once. Hands on your knees. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it all out. Hold it out. Draw Mula Bandha up. Draw the belly up and back, and then drop your chin to your chest and hold all of that energy there. Lifting the head and then letting it go. Big breath in. Open mouth, exhale, let it out. Nice guys, well done. Hope you feel okay. Bring your knees up. If you're on your block, take it away maybe. And extend your legs out in front. Give them a nice little shake there. Okay, so hopefully you're feeling relaxed, yeah, purified, energized. I'm going to bring the right foot in towards the left thigh and just move that left leg over towards the diagonal. Yeah, so coming into a half butterfly shape. Start to walk the hands forwards and relax the head down into the floor. Maybe you let your forehead rest on the mat, yeah, or on the floor, on your block, whatever feels good. Yeah, so we're going to have 3 minutes in each pose. So settle in, let go of your muscles. Maybe you could just let your hands rest on the floor if that feels good. Maybe not going down so low, yeah, but you're in between your legs, so not over your left leg, but in between your legs, hands on the floor. So if you think about Mula Bandha, the pelvic floor and the pelvis area, that bandha there, can you try and think about drawing the muscles up towards your belly while you're here? Okay, almost like you're lifting away from the floor. Okay, and then with every exhale, maybe you can relax into that. Okay. So noticing how your muscles feel here and how your bones feel here. And that connection of the Mula Bandha to the earth. Okay, so quite possibly visualizing still sucking up the energy from the earth through your pelvic area. while getting into your right hip and your left hamstring. And body still full of energy from working with the bandhas. So Mula Bandha stimulating the pelvic nerves, pelvic floor and the diaphragm, just helping to massage those internal organs. And they say that the chin lock, the final lock, that one, helping to connect your head to your heart. So maybe could you come out of your head for a moment and just relax into this shape. Here for 30 more seconds. So settling in. Maybe you've created a bit more space now and you can work your hands a little bit further forwards. But notice the changes as they come. Good. Walk your hands all the way back up. Shake out anything that needs shaking. Okay, now I'm going to bring it more square. So left foot in line with your left hip now, and right foot into the inner left thigh. If you want to not have so much stretch in this knee, you could put a block there, but grab your pillow or your block and place it on top of that left thigh. So now think Uddiyana Bandha, the belly lock, belly button up towards the rib cage, and then floating over the block and relaxing into this pose. So Janu Sirsasana. Get comfortable and settle in. Let your eyes close. Imagine here with the block in the belly, encouraging the energy upwards towards the rib cage. Also creating a bit more space for you. Yeah, and this is fine. If it's too much with a block, a pillow is fine. Yeah, but wherever you get to, settle in. Try and work out, is that impulse to move necessary? Do you need to move, or can you stay here? Can you use the breath? Can you make the breath louder than your thoughts? Can you commit to this 45 minutes completely and wholly? And this is your first time playing with Yin or playing with Bandhas. Maybe it's your first time coming to this class today, and first time working with me today. So just relaxing into all the newness. Let it wash over you and just take each breath as it comes. Just for this last minute, take the block away. Breathe in, draw your chest forwards, and then see if you can fall forwards over that leg a little bit more now. So we're working towards having the chest square over that left leg. We're not forcing, we're not pushing, we're just getting to where you feel the stretch and relaxing in that place. I think with Yin as well, it's nice not to reach for the toes, because then that can put pressure around your neck. So just focusing on the legs. We still got that Mula Bandha pressing towards the floor, trying to lift upwards. And that's not that you have to hold the lock the whole time, but just feeling that awareness, or having your awareness in that place. Slowly walk your way back up. If you need to shake out the leg, shake it out. Now you're going to draw the right knee back onto a diagonal and place your left hand on the floor. Now you could use a block if the floor seems far away. Place your elbow on the block, or you could rest it all the way down onto the floor. Okay, now take your right hand and wrap it around your left rib cage and try and spin the rib cage towards the side. And then you can take the arm up to the sky. So coming into this twist, try and push down through both sit bones. Try and feel the pelvic pubic, the pubic bone and the tailbone. Feel the stretch in the right hip, coming all the way up the right side of your back. You can let the right hand come behind your back if you like. Seeing if that helps you to relax into this shape a bit more. Yeah? If not, I like to rest my right hand on the inside of my right thigh and just every now and then push into the right thigh to encourage myself round. Hold it there. Long breaths in through your nose and long breaths out through your nose. If you need to come up a little bit, you can always lift the elbow off the floor, give yourself a bit of space. But maybe you need to go a little bit deeper. So you would then bring your left hand in front of your belly, slide it around to the side, and then try and use that to help you twist a little bit further around. Okay, and to avoid the neck getting sore or tired, you can just look down towards your knee. Breathing in and out through your nose, a bit more intense. Come out if you need to. Listen to your body. Otherwise, settle in and make that breathing louder than your thoughts. Take one more breath here. All right, very slowly make your way back up. And twist. That's a big stretch. Okay, you're going to bring your hips back square, back to the front. And then pick your right knee up. Now, you can keep the foot here, if that feels good for you, or slot it over your left leg. Flex your left foot, wrap the left arm around your right knee, and then right fingertips behind you. Okay, so that might be enough. If you need more space, bring the hand onto the outer knee, and then use that to help you create more space to twist. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, take the left arm outside the knee. So that left elbow outside the knee, right fingertips behind you. So again, think about now those sit bones pressing down. And then from the sit bones, the belly drawing back. And we're not going to use the Yin-Bandhas Bandha, so we're going to think crown of the head up towards the sky. You can always creep your right foot further down the leg if you need more space. Okay, adjust and change. You might get to this pose by the end. Yeah, the body might give way, create a bit more space, allow you to get into it a little bit deeper, okay, but not by force, just by exploring. If you're feeling tense in your jaw, let it go. Close your eyes, tune in to what you're feeling. It's much more interesting, the landscape of your inner body, than the landscape of your bedroom or your garage or your lounge. And with the eyes closed, you can really explore that inner landscape. Maybe you've got the full bind in this pose, so you'd sweep the left arm through the hole in the leg and catch hold of the left fingers with the right hand. But it doesn't matter if you're not there yet. You'll be in a big enough twist for you. Breathe in. And breathe out to twist, twist, twist. Well done. Very carefully twist, guys. Well done. And let that right leg go out in front. So let's bend the left leg in now. And take the right leg, out towards a diagonal. Yeah, and we want to go right down the middle, so half butterfly. Breathe in, lift yourself up. Try and keep your toes to the sky as you fold forwards. So now you could come onto your elbows if that's enough for you. You could have a pillow underneath your belly. You could have a block underneath your head. Relax your leg, relax your hip. Try not to let the shoulders come up towards the ears. Try and be relaxed here in this shape. And every time we move, try and each time more skillfully move from pose to pose without changing the rhythm of your breath. So you're trying to minimize the disturbance by moving from pose to pose, by making that part of the practice. That can be quite a challenge sometimes, especially if it's a new shape. But settle in. Notice where you feel the stretch. Imagine your pubic bone and your tailbone. Imagine that hammock of muscles in between. And if it helps you, imagine the energy from the earth. And you're drawing that energy in to use it. Creating prana, which not only helps you on the mat, but will help you throughout the day, throughout the evening, propel you into the weekend. Have you relaxed your muscles and can you feel your bones? Maybe you can sink down a little bit deeper now. And if you are getting a little bit deeper, maybe you can feel the heel of the left foot pushing in towards the belly now. Yeah, but it might not be there yet. So as you breathe in, the belly expanding around the heel of the foot and getting that massage again. If you're not there yet, that doesn't matter, you're still getting that internal massage. Okay. Start to bring yourself back up. Nice. And now we're going to bring your left leg so it comes directly forwards. Left foot to the inner left thigh. Catch hold of your block. Again, moving mindfully into the next pose. Your block or your pillow here. You're breathing in to lift yourself up and then folding over the block. And if you do find this block a little bit too hard, you could always replace it with your arm. That might feel a bit nicer. For me though, It works well with the block. So that if you found the block too hard and a pillow was too small or too soft, like Goldilocks, maybe your arm would be the best thing, that left arm into the crease of your right hip. Okay, but once you're in a place that you can sustain, relax your head, relax your muscles. And let your breathing be louder than your thoughts. And not only is the block helping you to find that lift up and over the block, that Uddiyana Bandha lift, that's helping you to get an extra stretch. So in a moment when we take the block away, hopefully you'll feel that. You'll feel the benefit of that. So just coming up slightly to take the pillow or the block or your arm away, and then see if that's helped to create a little bit more space. Settle into the new shape. Relax the shoulders, eyes closed, internalizing. Making your way back up. That's it. And now opening this left knee towards the back. So coming into more of a diagonal again. Right hand on the floor by your knee. You can have the hand on the block as well. And then lower the elbow to the floor or onto the block. And then start to twist the chest towards the left side and take your left arm to the back. Oh, sorry, to the sky. So make yourself comfortable here. Try and twist the chest. Relax your head. You can always look down at your hand. You can always just let your head go. And once you get comfortable, get back into that breathing, that rhythm. Now you can take your left arm behind your back, fingers around the right thigh there, or just to falling down behind your back. Again, if your neck hurts, let your head relax, let your muscles relax. Feel the stretch all through the left side. If the neck isn't comfortable, just hanging, then turn your head towards the floor. You could chop and change between that. Yeah, but once you've settled in, you can let that left arm rest behind your back. And if you feel like you want a little bit more, or you want to use your left hand to encourage the stretch, you can kind of push that left leg away. And if you feel like there's enough space in your body to go a bit deeper, the right hand in front of your body, so in front of your belly, and then twisting a little bit more towards that left side. Okay, but it might be too much, so you can stay using the arm to support you. Relax the sit bones into the floor. Relax the muscles in the legs. Let gravity do its job. All right, untwisting, coming back up. Move mindfully into the next pose. Okay, so bring yourself square on again. Left knee up, left foot flat. So you've got the option to keep it inside the knee or take it over the knee. You've got the option to use your hand on the outside of the knee or your arm around the knee. Left fingertips behind you, and try not to sink into the left fingertips. Try and push yourself up. Yeah, now imagine that your head is pushing back into a wall. And then close your eyes and breathe. Every exhale, get into the twist a little bit deeper. Breathing in, sit bones pressing down, spine elevating upwards. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, maybe taking the right arm outside of that right knee and using it, sorry, your left knee, and using it to help you twist that little bit more. If you need more space for your body, walk your foot further down the leg. Take your hand to your knee and use that to help you create space to draw your body through. Maybe you want to go a bit deeper. Right hand goes through the hole in the leg. It's big on the shoulder as well. Clasp hold of the hands. Push down through the sit bones. It's a hard pose to relax in. So really make the breath loud, as in loud within your head. In and out through your nose. I always like to think of you getting lost in the rhythm of your breath, so losing track of time. Settling into the twist. Good, guys, well done. Looking forwards, release the hands and release the legs. Good, shake them out. Nice. Just very quickly, just to transition through, soles of the feet together, heels together, toes together. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale and forward, forwards. Okay, you can let your arms rest on the floor, let your forehead fall forwards. Just breathe in and breathe out. Bring yourself back up. That's it. So you can cross your legs and roll your way through, or maybe you take the legs to the side. And then we're going to lay down onto our bellies. Okay, so get hold of your pillow or your block, and you're going to place the block underneath your belly or the pillow. Yeah, so maybe a pillow would be nicer for you. I really like the block. And you can come down onto your forearms into the Sphinx pose. Now you want the block to be in the belly of your torso. Yeah, so either the pillow or your block, or it doesn't matter if there's nothing, that's fine. Elbows pushing down, lift the chest up and let the block sink into your belly, into the tissue of your belly. In between the rib cage and the pubic bone. The elbows are supporting you to keep the chest lifted. And if you can imagine that Uddiyana Bandha, the drawing of the belly button up towards the rib cage. Hopefully you can really get a sense of what that feels like with the block here. Let your elbows go out to the side and your forehead rest onto your hands. Let your eyes close and just tune into, is there a pulsing in your belly? Can you feel a pulsing? Meditate on that pulsing for a moment. Your life force. And if you don't feel the pulsing, don't worry. Just relax. If you need to move the block, you can move it. If you're happy there, just for one more moment, stay there. Just beginning to stir. Bring the hands underneath your shoulders. And then push your hips back into your child's pose. You could use the block to rest your forehead on. Feel any last bits of your day completely melt away. Come up to seated. Okay. Have your block nearby. You're going to lay down onto your backs with your knees bent. And we're going to take the edge of the block and rest it just in the back of the head there. So knees bent. So if you've got the pillow, you just have the pillow there. Otherwise, you want the block just resting on the head, so nowhere near the spine. And notice how that's bringing the chin towards the chest. So like that third lock, the Jalandhara Bandha. So relax your arms out to the side, have your knees touching, your feet wide. If this is too intense, too high, then you can turn your block onto its other edge. Let your eyes close. Let your shoulders melt towards the floor. Let your neck stretch. Let your jaw open slightly. And no awareness on your breathing. Let every fiber settle. Let every cell settle. Notice how it feels in your neck, how your body feels. Maybe there's a little bit of confusion, a little bit of doubt, especially when exploring something new. I find the best thing is to just be open-minded, to know that these practices are thousands of years old. And it can take a lifetime to learn them all. And the journey is the fun part. So you can relax into everything that you know already about yourself, about yoga, and look forward to any other learnings that come ahead. Just let your head fall towards the right side. You get a little bit of a stretch there on the left side of the neck.
And then bring the head back to the center and let it fall to the other side. And bringing your head back to the center. Just take the block away and let your head rest onto the floor. And thinking for a moment over the bandhas, pelvic, belly, and chin, and neck. Thinking of the furnace or the fire that you've created within your body and within your mind. And know that whenever you need it, that fire is always burning. And you can choose to stoke the fire to create more energy and then hold on to that energy and use it throughout your day. Or you can choose to let the fire go out. You've got the control of your body and of your mind. If you would like to switch me off now, you can. And stay in Shavasana for 10 or 15 minutes. If you need to move with me, start to bring the knees away from each other. And then extend the feet to the front of the mat and the arms to the top of the mat. Do a full body stretch there. Just enjoy this beautiful body full of challenges, full of ease. Your vehicle to transport you through the life that you choose. We'll bring the knees into the chest. And we can roll to the right hand side. Or any side that's good for you. And keep your eyes closed as you come up to seated to face the front. Or sit or to face the computer. Sit cross-legged or however's comfortable. Rest your hands on your knees. Have your eyes closed. And notice how you feel now. We'll bring the hands to the heart center, thumbs into the chest bone. And we do one Om. So if you've not done an Om before, you take the breath in through the nose and the whole exhale to say the word Om. But you're going to say it in your heads. And I will say it out loud. A big breath in. With the hands pressing together, start to rub them. And keep rubbing them to create heat in the hands, just like you created heat in your body. And place the palms of the hands over your closed eyes and feel that heat, that energy transfer into your eyes. And slowly start to wipe the eyes and the face awake. Thank you so much for coming this evening. Namaste. Have a beautiful evening. Take your time, go slowly. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If you didn't or wasn't sure of something, let me know. And we've got the workshop tomorrow as well to go into more depth on how we can use these practices to help us propel our practice upwards, how we can use it for strength within the practice. Oh, thank you, Yoga Junkie. Have a beautiful evening. Thanks for coming, Debbie. Nice to see you, although I can't see you. Donna, I don't know you. I don't think I know you. I hope you enjoyed. Good, good. And so any questions, then let me know.
Thanks, Karen. Thanks, Sherry. I bet you've not done that before, Sherry. Thanks, Karen. Oh, Elizabeth, I hope the collarbone's all right. Should be after that. Thanks, Helen. Thank you, Jane. Nice to see you. Different enjoyed. Yes, good. Thank you, Ashley. Thanks, Jim. Nice to see you again. Hope I see you again soon. Have a beautiful evening, guys. Thank you. Bye.